David, victory over Broomhill here in Dumbarton. What were your thoughts on the match?
Excellent performance. I thought the first half, I thought the energy that made it really difficult for Broomhill, who wanted to try and play. We've seen other footage of them, and they come across as somebody who wanted to try and play a certain way, and we made that really difficult for them. But I thought, that when we had the ball, I thought the purpose we had in terms of coming and playing together in small spaces, then turning up the energy and the tempo and playing through lines, getting Aaron Lyle, getting Ross McCallum in positions that really caused problems. Obviously, Aaron scored 2 really good goals during that spell as well, and I really enjoyed the first half. So I enjoyed a lot the second half as well. Maybe just didn't quite have as much control at key moments. Maybe 1 or 2 turnovers that put us under a little bit of pressure that we felt we could have avoided. But I think for the course of 90 minutes, I thought it was an excellent performance.
Yeah, you must be pleased at the clinical edge that the boys showed to really make their authority account.
Yeah, well, listen, you look at the first one. Good ball for Robbie Fraser with his right foot, but we're asking Robbie Ure to be in those areas in between the goals and get that first contact and at least try and make the goalkeeper work. And Robbie's been working that over the last few weeks. Scored a couple of goals for Scotland in a similar sort of way during the international break there. So he gets his 2 goals tonight, one from a header, one from another one across on the right hand side. And I think it was from Kelsey Ewan, and managed to get himself a tap in. But these are the ones that you have to work hard to get in those positions. And then when you get there, find the calmness. And I thought Robbie was excellent at that tonight. Probably if there's one frustration in the first half, or probably 2, is the manner in which we lost the goal. Obviously, is the defending a set place, a controllable moment, and not just the first contact with the second phase. But I think other than that, I think we could have scored more in the first half, and I think that was the level we're hitting. And you just never quite put the game to bed properly in the first half. But I think, as I say, the level we got to for the duration of most of the game was excellent, with good contributions for pretty much most of the players on the pitch.
Yeah, when you look at the goals, obviously 2 assists for Harkey, assists for Robbie Fraser, it must be pleasing to see the quality from the wide areas.
Yeah, and we challenge them, both sides of the pitch, to be high, be in a position that we can go and get against their back line, and because we know they've got the quality to go and deliver. And obviously Kelsey's done that as well in the second half, as I've said. So it's an area of the pitch we want to get them into, and we encouraged that today. We just tweaked 1 or 2 little bits to try and get them in those areas of the pitch, and we can see that they can cause problems, but it's all right us getting those areas, but the quality's got to be right, and then the bit in the middle of the box has got to be good as well. So 5 goals is a good contribution, a good turnaround. We'll always feel that we can do a little bit more, because I think the opportunities were there. But as I said to you, I think over the course of the 90 minutes, a strong performance, a debut for Finlay Curtis, excellent Mackenzie Strachan, closer to where we want to get him to as well over the course of 90 minutes in terms of control and finding rhythm and playing close to his mates and trying to drag Broomhill into areas of the pitch they didn't want to be before we could go and hurt them, and get Ross and Aaron and Robbie in key scoring positions.
Yeah, you mentioned Finlay Curtis there. That was also a nice moment to get him his B-team debut, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's earned it. He's a good spell. He's to be patient. He's at the start of the season, there was a point where he was bouncing between under 16s and under 18s, and he's met that challenge head on. He's went and performed. All the feedback from Stephen Smith and Cameron Campbell from the 18s has always been positive and strong. And when we always speak to the guys at the 18s, if we don't see them daily as they do, who's doing well, who's deserving. It doesn't always work out that way, that you can get those moments for players, because I know Christian Webster has been sitting there patiently as well, and he's desperate to get on the pitch, and he's had that in the youth league. But tonight it was right for us, and we felt it was right for Finlay to get him on the pitch, and we're pleased for him. It's now up to him to see and smell opportunities, and you never know what happens going forward. So, but you can see that if he does well and the opportunities open up, then who knows.
And just looking ahead to the weekend, Bo'ness United away, it's straight back to work again, isn't it?
Yeah, well, listen, we've a couple of weeks where we've managed to train more frequently because of the time that we've not had games, and we wanted that, we've enjoyed that. Sometimes you can come off of those spells and get into games and maybe not find your rhythm quick enough. We did that tonight, we did it early. So now we'll look forward to Saturday. It's going to be pretty much double game weeks over the course of the next couple of weeks. But players enjoy games. They enjoy games. I know training's important for them, but we need to start looking at trying to get the right mixture of training properly at the right times, but being able to go and hit the ground running when it comes to game days as well, and perform close to what we've got tonight for a more sustained period of time.